Good Wednesday evening, everyone. I want to give you an update on our snowfall forecast coming up. It's going to get a little bit wintry around here, it looks like. And this is my forecast snowfall amounts from Thursday night to Friday night. And I'll explain a little bit more about this as we go on through. This is unchanged from last night and this morning. So still looking like 90% chance of a dusting to a quarter of an inch, about a 70% chance for a quarter to a half inch, about a 50% chance of a half inch to 1 inch, and then about a 30% chance or less of 1 inch or more. If this system can materialize like we think it will across our area, some of you folks who get those isolated heavier snow showers, especially if you get repeated rounds of those snow showers over your neighborhood, you could be the ones looking at the 1 inch or more. At one point today, there was indications that some folks could see a couple of inches or so if you kept getting those snow showers over your neighborhood. So those would be the isolated higher amounts that we talk about with every snow system that we get. There's always someone who gets an isolated higher amount, and they'll message me and they'll say, "Mark, so much for that half inch you were forecasting. I got 2 inches out here." There's always going to be those isolated, very isolated locations that could pick up more snow than anyone else. And some of y'all know who you are because it frequently happens in your area. But when we forecast snowfall, we're talking about in general across the plateau, looking at a good chance for a dusting to a quarter of an inch, pretty good chance for a quarter to a half inch, 50-50 shot of a half inch to 1 inch, and then there's that 30% or less chance that you'll see 1 inch or more. Now, I will say that there is a bit of a change in when we should see that accumulation. It had looked earlier like the Thursday night into Friday morning time frame would be the greatest potential for accumulation. It now looks like the greatest chance for accumulation would come in that Friday night to Saturday morning time frame. So I put together this timeline of what it looks like is going to happen. My confidence in this is pretty high. We do have a chance for some rain showers tonight. Those will be liquid. That's between 9 p.m. and 3 a.m. Temperatures will be just above freezing. Isolated showers are not going to amount to much. Even if we were going to be below freezing, these would not amount to enough to make any impact. Thursday day looking great. Mostly cloudy skies. Might see a sprinkle or an isolated shower somewhere, but the chances for that are so low we don't even have them in the forecast. So Thursday's looking fine, just chilly and cloudy. It's Thursday after sunset. We're saying 5 p.m. beyond is when we'll start being weather aware for being on the lookout for developing snow showers across the plateau. I think those snow showers and snow flurries will be very light. I think they'll be kind of scattered about, and I don't foresee any major impact from that. Low, if any, impact. I'm going into that Thursday night to Friday morning time frame. We will be below freezing, so you'll need to be mindful of bridges and overpasses if you encounter an area that's had some snow shower activity. But I think the activity really kind of gets ramped up on Friday. That's why I've got medium impact on Friday. Probably not going to see much accumulation on Friday because temperatures will be above freezing, and it'll be the scattered snow shower type stuff. Maybe one of those situations where you're driving down the road, it comes a heavy burst of snow with a snow shower, everything whitens over. As soon as the snow shower passes, the snow melts and everything goes back to normal. But you do have to be careful if you encounter one of these snow showers, because if the roads are white, that means they're slick. They may not be 5 minutes from then, but they are at the moment. So just be careful and be aware of that. By Friday after sunset, once again, temperatures should drop below freezing, and that's when any snow showers that continue to fall will accumulate. So that's when my snow chart that I just shared with you really goes into effect. Could get a dusting of snow at the Thursday night, Friday morning time frame, but the Friday night into Saturday morning time frame, that's when we stand the best chance of some of us hitting a quarter to a half inch, and then isolated locations getting, an inch or better possibly. So it just depends on how much moisture is left over from this system once it arrives here. So this is the current radar, and of course you see that band of showers coming into Nashville right now. This is with the cold front that's coming ahead of our system. So the cold air will arrive and start getting a little bit chillier, but it's not an Arctic front, so we're not going to get remarkably cold. But the system that we'll be watching is what you see over in Missouri. And I know it doesn't look like much right now on the radar, but at times today it's looked a little bit more impressive. It kind of comes and goes. But actually encountering the plateau will cause some topographical influences with that as well, which will increase our snow shower potential. But all in all, not a major winter storm. Just looking at a good possibility for our first good coating of snow for the season. And for some of you all who have yet to see the first snow flurries of this season, you've missed them. This is a good chance for you to see those. The good news is we'll see the snowflakes fall in daylight hours of Friday. The bad news is the temperatures will be above freezing and we won't see much accumulation if you're wanting the accumulation. If you're not wanting the accumulation, then it could be absolutely ideal until about Friday night to Saturday morning. That's when we could see some accumulation. We'd be especially mindful of bridges and overpasses. I will say that tonight is a beautiful night. I was out there looking at the nearly full moon a while ago with the clouds floating by. It's absolutely beautiful. If you get a chance, step out and check that out. I will say too, the meteorologistmark.com hit a major milestone today, hitting over 300,000 views for the year. I've been hitting over 200,000 the last couple of years. This is the first time we went over 300,000. So I sure do thank you all, and I appreciate you all trusting me with your weather. You all know that I keep a very close eye on things, and if you go to meteorologistmark.com tonight, I'll show you a picture of my sunset that I got this evening. I'll also show you a cool satellite imagery from our system as it spun over Missouri today. And I'll keep an eye on things throughout the day on Thursday and let you know if there's anything you need to know about. You just keep it right here to meteorologistmark.com.